there, my name is Debbie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be demoing and testing out Simpler hair color. This product here is actually marketed towards men, so I feel a little bit embarrassed using it, but hair is hair. I wanted to see how well it works for women like me in targeting those stubborn gray roots. I have a lot of those right now, so I'm excited to see how this turns out. If you saw my viral polar hair care video, you know how important it is to find a solution to cover your grays at home. Today I will show you the unboxing, 2 application methods, and my honest before and after results. Let's open this box together. Here it is. This is what it looks like, nice and compact, and let's see what we get in the full coverage kit. It comes in this nice tote, making it perfect for storage, perfect for travel. I really love it. It has a drawstring bag. And what are we pulling out first? Okay, it is their manual, their little Start Here kit, which is really handy. It will give you all the information about the product line. Here is the color bottle with the developer. And on the side here, it will label the shade that you purchase, and mine says brown black. Here is the comb and brush applicator. Looks like we've got 3 packets in here. The first one is the stain guard. Next is the cleansing wipe, and finally the reusable gloves. I also checked the ingredient list because ingredients are very important to me, and I am happy to say that it is ammonia-free. So there are no harsh chemicals or fumes, so no worries about that. It also has gentle color pigments and hair conditioners to leave your hair soft and shiny. Before we start, always do a patch test 24 hours in advance to make sure that you will not have any allergic reaction. As a reminder, I'm using the full coverage formula, so it states to leave it in your hair for 20 minutes. Before we start, I need to detangle my hair. I usually do it in the shower with conditioner on because I do get a lot of tangles with my natural curly hair. So I am going to get my favorite brush and get all the tangles out before we start. First things first, it's absolutely important to protect your skin. So make sure to use the stain guard, put it all around your hairline, and this will ensure that the dye doesn't seep into your skin. Are you guys ready? It's time for the application method. Let's start with the first method of using the included brush. I'm going to take the product and I am going to apply it closer to the tip of the brush because it has those bristles there, and you can see the dye and the developer in that one pump. There it is. This is what the solution looks like. It has the dye and the developer all in one. I'm going to use my hands to kind of pull back my hair. I'm going to start applying the product at my roots and really getting into it. Wait, you guys, in my excitement, I forgot to put on the plastic gloves, so we need to do that right now. I'm going to apply more of the hair color right at the tip again, and my grays are very dominant here on the sides of my face, around my temples, so we are going to target those pesky grays. Let's hit the other side of my face, and I am really impressed. I think the formulation is very creamy. It applies on really well, and because it's creamy, you don't really have to worry about it dripping down your face. I can't decide which side of my face has more grays, but I want to say my left side, so I'm going to pay extra attention to this. And I don't want any signs of gray, so I'm just gonna really press in the product into my roots to get the coverage that I need. I don't know about you, but I actually have grays at the nape of my neck. It's kind of sad, but yes, grays are gonna pop up everywhere, so I need to make sure that I target that as well. Now this part is a little bit tricky. If I had another set of arms, this would be perfect, but we're gonna do this. We're not gonna give up, and I'm gonna target those grays back there too. Now we're on for a second way to apply this product into your hair. Now I have a lot of hair, as you can see. I've got some space bun action going on, and I love using a coloring bowl and a brush to really maximize the application process and make sure I don't have any unused formulation. And what I'm gonna do is just put a few pumps in the bowl. Okay, and this is what it looks like in case you're interested. And I'm going to start mixing it with my brush. Taking the brush with some product on it, I'm going to hit the roots of my hair. And again, this product is so creamy. I'm really impressed. It's like a really nice conditioner with pigment, of course. If you're wondering why the video looks different, it's because my battery died in my favorite camera. So I'm using my backup camera, and I hope the quality is just as good. Because I know that I have grays all around my head, we need to target those ASAP. I've sectioned my hair into 4 quadrants, and this is just the best method that I use to cover my grays. And from that section, I need to take smaller sections to target my hair. I'm using the pointy tip of this brush and creating a section right here. And if you have a lot of hair like me, you just have to be patient, creative, and just have fun in the process. So putting a little bit of the product on my brush, I'm going to get the formulation on the roots of my hair. And that's all you do, guys. It's actually really therapeutic. So in the interest of time, we're gonna speed through this process, and I'm gonna put simpler hair color throughout all my hair. Good morning, you guys. I am back. It is the next day, and last night I rinsed my hair, and this morning I styled it to show you how great my hair looks. Comment below if you're like me and your trouble spots are on the side of your hair. I was really anxious, nervous to see the results of this, and unfortunately it didn't cover all of it. I still have grays right here and right here, and I'll show you in footage and in pictures that the grays are still showing. Dang it, I was really hoping that this would be the solution. And since I still, there's still a lot of product in here, I'm not going to give up on it. After giving this some thought, I'm going to do a couple things different. In the beginning of the video, when I applied it, my hair was really pressed to the sides of my face. And I think the best thing for me is to use like the end of the brush, this pointy tip, to really separate my hair strands to allow the formulation to really get into the roots there. So hopefully that will be the solution, and maybe the formula wasn't able to reach the roots as well as I hoped. Overall, I'm really thrilled that it's so easy to use at home. It's definitely less messy than Polar Haircare, so that's a good thing because the opening here is much more precise and the texture is more conditioner-like, thus making the process less messy, so that is a bonus. Let me share with you a few other perks that I found from Simpler Haircare. I feel like it's great for beginner application. Simpler Hair Color makes the application stress-free because it provides you with the protective gloves, the protective barrier cream so that the dye doesn't run into your skin. It also has a cleansing wipe to take off any residue, so you don't have to fumble around and find those items in your house. I think the shade of, what is it that I use, brown black, is perfect. It really complements my natural hair color at the roots, and I think it looks fantastic. My hair feels soft, and the coverage overall has been pretty good. The grays along the crown of my head and everything has been covered, and I'm really excited about that because I do get a lot of grays right here. And I looked in the mirror, and as you can see in my before and afters, they are covered. So despite some of the stubborn gray color still showing through for a home coloring product, this isn't too bad, and I'm pretty pleased. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please give it a like and subscribe, and I would like to know if you have tried simpler hair color. What were your results? Were you thrilled? Did you like it? Did you hate it? And if you have any tips for covering stubborn gray hair. And if you haven't seen my viral video on polar hair care, I'll link it in the description box below to give you another idea of how to cover your grays at home. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow.